Our hero has finally reached Trial Island, a land forbidden by the king for anyone to enter. Years ago, the king of our land traveled to a neighboring kingdom. It was tradition in their land to have all of their knights run a trial to prove their bravery. Our king viewed this trial and thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. He loved the idea so much he wanted to recreate the exact same dungeon on his own land. He wanted the trial to be tougher, he wanted it to be harder, so his knights would be better than all other knights. Years later, after bodies started to pile up, the king eventually shut down the trial, saying that it was just too dangerous and a waste of good men. If our hero were to complete Trial Island, his name would be sung throughout the kingdom. He was going to have to change his outfit into something a little bit more stealthy. There we go. Well, that's at least how Wonder Woman does it. Our hero was going to have to come up with a plan of attack for this island. If there are guards posted, they will most likely not welcome him. Our hero could see the east side supply tower. And on the walkway he could see an armed guard. Over on the north side he could see a back way into the fortress. He could probably sneak in that way without being seen. Of course, not a lot of people must come out here to this island. If he just walked in the front door, would the guards really throw him out? Our hero decided to check the supply room. Anything in there could be used as a distraction. The first thing he found was a chest of cobblestone. Useful, but I can't use this as a distraction. TNT. I can totally use this as a distraction. It may be too aggressive, though. A lighter. I can use this to create a distraction. So many choices. Then again, creating a distraction is only going to destroy their property. I could always just sneak in undetected and I wouldn't have to destroy anything. Our hero knew that the best tactic wasn't to destroy the building, but to draw the guards out into the forest, so the building was completely empty. With the guards out in the forest, our hero could easily slip into the trial. One of the guards looked out the window when he suddenly smelled smoke. "The forest is on fire!" The guard ran out screaming, "Stop! Stop! Stop! What are you doing? Stop!" Using this to his advantage, the hero ran inside the building. had been unused for some time. The guards had even blocked off the entrance. Inside, it looked more like a portal to hell. Monsters, creepers, everything you could possibly imagine guarding the entrance. Before long, our hero finally came across the first trial. There was a pressure pad in the room. Apparently, you were supposed to use these blocks to jump across the room. Our hero had to think hard on how to complete this trial. Our hero decides that speed is the only way to complete this trial. Rounding the first corner, he sees more jumping. Rounding the second corner, he sees even more jumping. Shit! Well, that wasn't so bad, thought the hero. Rounding the corner, our hero came across a very tall blue room. Not a lot of objects in this room, but when you stand on the pressure plate, stairs pop out of the walls. The timer on this pressure plate seemed to be very short. Suddenly you heard a screaming. Our hero head back to the previous trial. "Who is there?" shouted the hero.
Hey, it's me, the guard. I'm kind of stuck here. The button is broken off. I know you and I had our differences, but could you say, help me out just a bit?
Our hero shouted, "Hang on, Failguard. I'll save you." On the nearby second floor, there was a lever to deactivate the trap. The guard thanked him.
Thank you, hero. Without you, I would have surely died. I am in your debt.
The hero smugly replied, "Why don't you be in my debt and let me run this damn trial? Go hang out with your guard buddies and pretend you didn't see me." The guard shook his head.
There are no other guards. I'm the only one here. Let me explain. My name is Jonathan Matthew Parker, but you can just call me Parker. Trial Island is a little-known place on the edge of the kingdom. Most people don't know where it is. They don't need to keep a lot of men here to protect it. But about a year ago, I angered the king greatly, and he sent me out here to protect this place all by myself.
"Way to go," said the hero. Parker sighed.
But I also can't let you run this trial.
The hero shouted, "No, no. If I complete this trial, I'll be the only person in the kingdom who ever has. My name shall spread like wildfire. Everyone will know it. If you help me complete the trial, I will tell the king that you are an amazing soldier, and he will have you transferred off of this place, and they'll send some other schmuck out here." Parker was reluctant, but the hero said, "Come on, let's go."
I don't know about this, man. We're supposed to stop people from running this place, not help them.
Our hero smiled. "Oh, don't worry about it. Just stand right here." Right here. Don't move. Our hero reached the top and shouted down, "Okay, step off." Our hero found himself in a strange glowstone room. He shouted, "I see 3 switches. There's also redstone torches." The guard downstairs in the other room said,
There are 4 holes in the wall, each of them with names written on them. And some signs over here. The signs read about family bonds, and that 4 torches are required. If I were to take a guess, I would say I need one of those torches.
The hero walked over to the drop chute. Hey, can you see me? The guard looked up at him and said,
Yes!
I'm going to grab one of the torches and toss it to you. Maybe it will get us out of this. Water pushes the torch under the glass. The hero collects it and drops it to Parker. Upon applying the torch, a doorway opens up. Parker shouts back,
I don't really like this side. I'm not sure I want to flip this switch.
I'm sure you need to flip it for us to advance. Ah, nicely done, Parker. Parker shouts,
This is an interesting looking room.
Who's this Remus? Parker shouts,
I found the floor drop switch. What do you want me to do with it?
Just give me a minute, shouted the hero. Clearly, I have to make a choice here. Our hero is slightly confused by this trap. Parker, can you please explain to me exactly what's going on? It's pretty limited up here. Parker shouts up to the hero.
Okay, there's 2 different pools, one of lava, one of water, underneath of you. You're supposed to decide which one you want to fall into, left or right. I would have to recommend falling into the water. It sounds a bit safer.
But the sign up here told me to follow the path of Remus, whoever the hell that is.
Down here there's a sign that says that Remus built on Aventine Hill.
Our hero decides that Aventine is probably the better choice here. Alright, Parker, go ahead and flip the switch. I'm ready. Woo! Close call. Parker and the hero traversed the lava traps. Several locations they had to use their skills together in order to complete a task. Please enter epic montage music. Our hero fell back a little. With nowhere to go, he shouted to Parker. "I think I'm in trouble here, Parker."
I'll be there in a second. I found a bow and some arrows. And a sign that says I'm ranged support.
It didn't take long for our hero to realize that the platform marked with an X, where the monsters were, was where he needed to be.
What do you want me to do?
Shoot the skeletons, Parker. It's the only way. As Parker rained down arrows on the enemy, he shouted,
You'll be happy to know that I'm much better with a bow than I am with a sword.
"All right, Parker. I'm going. Cover me." Come on. Come on, Creeper. Blow up. Yes! Perfect. Come on, Parker. Let's go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. As they entered the next room, our hero said, "What the hell is that? Parker, what is that?" An oddly deep room with a scary ceiling above them. As they got up to the top, the room was filled with sand. The sign spelled out an eerie story. Apparently, long ago, Romulus and Remus were brothers, but they fought to the death in order to build the city of Rome. The trial spelled it out clear as day. It takes two people to run the trial, but only one person can survive it. Our hero and Parker were going to have to fight to the death. Parker shook his head.
Alright. Before we go crazy with this, the sand's gonna fall out of this room. I know that I cannot beat you in a sword fight. So before you start stabbing me to death, if you want me to fall, I'll fall. Much better than being stabbed to death, I think.
Our hero shook his head at Parker. No, no, no. I can't let you kill yourself up here. I dragged you down here. It's my fault you're here. I will take the fall. You stand on the platform. Parker was literally speechless. He didn't know what to say. Just go push the button, Parker. Let's get this over with. Tell the king that you're the only person who's ever completed Trial Island. He looked up at the hero and said,
You know you did it.
Our hero was confused. Did what? He said. He said,
Well, people used to come out to this trial to prove that they were heroes. But you did it.
Our hero smiled as the sand fell out from under him.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and
Parker knew about the TNT. He knew he had to run out as fast as possible. Parker climbed up on the bridge and turned around and surveyed what was left of his former post. Life is too short to do what you can't stand.